So, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special one-off episode. We might be in trouble, but fuck it. So, you're probably wondering who's the Italian next to me.
Hello?
Unfortunately, she is Naomi, and
Which he can't spell.
oh yay! We have the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar! So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be watching the Royal Rumble from 2020. Yes, it's the men's Rumble before shit happened. So,
It was an excellent Royal Rumble though.
I will admit now, it was a good Rumble, but really, Brock Lesnar number one, it reminds me of 2016.
Whilst that is true, he was an excellent pick for the first entrance because he managed to move the game along faster.
Well, yeah.
You know, until he got eliminated. He eliminated how many people?
Oh God,
well, we'll see in a second,
yeah.
Of course, but
Oh God, I think it was like until 13, 14.
He was in for a while.
Oh, he was in for the first half. It was like until Drew eliminated him.
Yeah, exactly. But
with a fucking Claymore straight to the noggin.
But spoilers. Anyway.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, I agree with the guy that's holding up a boo sign.
I hate Brock.
I don't hate him. I just feel like he's definitely
him.
more MMA than wrestling because he goes for injuring people.
Oh, more money.
And he often does.
Well, I recently just watched his first match in WWE, episode 87 of the Classic Wrestling series. God love that. And it was a good match. It was against.
Excuse the clouds of smoke. I am a dirty smoker.
I've done much worse on this channel. I drank with Ryan WrestleMania 35.
I don't want to know that.
We've been. Oh my God! I remember this intro. Yes! It was the one with Elias who gets twatted with his guitar. Yes.
Yeah, but Elias is.
Elias
is very entertaining. He's just not a good wrestler.
No, he's talented. He can be a star if WWE pushed him.
And didn't just promote this shit, you mean? Because they seem to push him for this particular persona, and it just doesn't fit him. He plays it well, though. He does play it well.
Is that the most overused line ever? Houston, we have a problem.
Oh yes.
It's in movies, TVs. Brock is just there like
everywhere. It's just part of culture now.
Yeah. We'll probably don't get copyright
stuff
by YouTube.
Can we just acknowledge what the hell is his name now? Paul Heyman.
Okay, so this is another thing I want to talk about. I enjoy the Tribal Chief.
I disagree with him representing Roman Reigns.
Why?
Roman Reigns made a heel turn that just didn't fit his character.
Head of the table?
No, that's not the heel. He went from family and helping and, you know, a big... Not a baby personality necessarily, but he was a...
Wait. Says the Italian
but
who's...
I didn't make a heel
No. What I mean is, your family, Italian families aren't normally big.
Well, yeah, my family's huge.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we counted my family members and we lost count at 98?
We drank so much that day, we literally passed out on the floor. We counted that many people.
I don't remember if we passed out. We took a shot for every person we could name.
I did.
I mean, I drank more than him because I could name my family. But
that's your family.
Yeah, but I mean, Roman Reigns' heel turn it doesn't fit families like Samoan, Irish, Italian. Our family is everything. You don't disrespect family. But anyway, back to the Royal Rumble. I don't like Elias's character.
I do.
He could be so much better. I've seen him have an actual fight. We've seen him have actual fights.
Oh, matches, yeah.
And actual matches where he's actually good. You know.
Yeah.
And this is just wasting time with the guitar.
But the thing is, with Roman's not exactly the best.
Brock
never tripped, yeah. Lesnar and Elias is just like shit.
And he ripped his shirt.
Yeah, poor bastard. Poor Elias.
Brock Lesnar also has a very limited set of moves.
Oh, suplex, F5, suplex.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's disappointing to me because he's such a good wrestler. I mean, again, I don't like the guy. I feel like there are other things he's better at. But, you know,
the thing is,
he could have such a wide variety.
In 2003, I enjoyed his debut. In 2003. When he came back and All About Money, it's like, no offense, don't like you. It's like Goldberg or any part-timer.
It's not even just that.
Oh.
It's like at the beginning.
Oh, this sucks.
Didn't he accidentally use a real guitar? Wasn't that supposed to be like a shatter guitar?
Yeah, that's a real guitar.
Yeah. I remember that happened to someone else and they got knocked out. Do you remember?
I think it was Jarrett.
Was it? Yeah, well, he got hit in the head, I remember that, and he was pissed.
No.
It was supposed to be a fake guitar and it wasn't.
Poor bastard.
It's like those stage props that break like sugar glass and things like that.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is as well...
Paul Heyman, sit the fuck down. Also, I apologise if swearing's still
Again,
allowed on this channel.
I swear on this channel.
He just seems like such a wasted talent, Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman is good. He's a
good
talker.
manager. There were other people I prefer he represent over Roman Reigns. He was
Okay,
good at
name.
Brock Lesnar's.
Name a few.
I think I prefer him for Rey Mysterio and Dominic.
Oh.
I would. As a duo, I feel like he would represent them better.
Oh.
Okay, Eric Rowan. Don't like him. Okay,
He
the
left.
fuck is this little tarantula thing?
It was...
Oh yeah, he's gone now, isn't he?
He's
He
gone
let
now.
go.
He went in Black Wednesday. Last year? I think it was Black Wednesday? Yeah, it was.
He has been on a year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been gone over a year. He showed up at Brody Lee's tribute.
Yeah, but obviously,
yeah.
you know.
When it was with the Wyatts, I enjoyed it. It was
I
good
didn't
with the
mind
Wyatts.
With the Wyatts. Well, speaking of Wyatts, though, let's talk about
The Fiend.
Yeah, taking his hiatus. I mean, I understand obviously completely
Yeah.
what happened and his mental health and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
But I do like the addition of Alexa Bliss to the
I
party.
do, but the problem is now it's like, well, where do we go from
Probably
here?
one, would you?
Yeah, sure. Where do we go from here? Do we go... Because with everything that's happened, how are we going to bring back Bray Wyatt?
Well, it's going to be a big entrance, I'll tell you what. And I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, but look
they're
at
gonna
Mania. Look what happened at Mania. Did you even watch Mania?
Yeah, I did watch Mania.
Yeah, it was night 2. It was night 2. The first match. Fucking. Bleeding. RKO. 1, 2, 3. The fuck!
Yeah, that was a bit of a pathetic match.
As you can tell.
But then again, I didn't like the match. Was it 2 matches before it, the fire match? Where Randy Orton
TLC.
fights the Fiend. Was that TLC?
Ah, Bobby Roode. Look at my junk. It's basically what that means.
Bobby Roode could have the potential to be a huge wrestler.
Oh, he's big
but
in
he's
Impact.
used so badly.
He was big in TNA.
Yeah, I know, but he isn't here. He could have such a much bigger career.
Oh, he's with fucking Dolph now. Dirty Dogs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I tell you one rivalry I was excited to see though is Priest versus Miz. I didn't mind that rivalry.
Okay, so this is obviously being recorded after WrestleMania Backlash, just so you guys know.
I didn't watch Backlash.
Yeah.
I only read Backlash.
It was entertaining, the lumberjack match. Zombies!
That was the only match I actually saw because I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And the addition of the zombies, because of Batista, just seemed so dead.
It was literally Army of the Dead.
And figuratively.
It was... Damn it. There you go. I'll let you lick it. Fuck's sake.
Do I look like I can roll fags? Because I can't.
All you had to do was lick it and roll it, and that's it. Smoke
Never rolled a fag.
There you go. But
Always
yeah,
ever had straights.
the worst thing is, with Bobby, he was big in TNA. He was huge in TNA. They made him a star. He was there since day one. Well, he was there since Team Canada days. But this is what I mean by... This is a fun match, but this is just literally walk in, flow. Yeah, I am the champion. Yeah. I think it was until Keith Lee came out, then it was like, ooh, big boy, bigger boy, smash. Morrison! God, that man. I'm not gay, but yeah, I would.
As a gorgeous bisexual woman, no. Tell you I would though. I know I'm called Naomi, but Naomi.
Oh,
Naomi.
I know,
The black
Jimmy's wife?
I've no idea.
Jimmy Uso's wife. One of the Usos' wife.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Brock's just like, more fresh meat to
But
kill.
when Keith Lee comes in,
Oh yeah, it's like,
he's like, ooh, big boy. It's like, yeah.
That's a match I want to see. Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he probably loved him there. But you can see, I mean, if we're going to be honest, one of the best Royal Rumbles was when John Cena was part of Nexus, do you remember? And John Cena was supposed to come in at number, like, 27.
2014?
I can't remember, but he was supposed to come in at, like, number 27, and he swapped with someone else because he was like, I need to get them out of the ring, they're fucking pissing me off.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was like, I think that was 2014, actually.
It was an excellent match. That was one of my favourites.
Well, I like... One of my favourites is 2004, but we can't talk about that.
No, we can't.
Which, well, we can now.
Are we allowed to mention?
Chris Benoit?
Yes.
Well, I've done it before. I've reviewed shows with him. I reviewed Mania 20. I think I did.
I feel really bad.
The problem is, now, the thing is with... one minute. I need to do that.
You paused it, dickhead.
No, I didn't. I just hit it. The thing is, I can...
Sorry, my magpie was distracted.
I can watch Chris Benoit matches and go, okay, the human is a piece of shit. The wrestler...
But he wasn't, though. That's the problem.
Oh, no, concussions. It was all concussions. But the problem is, his memory will always be tarnished because he killed Nancy and his son.
And I understand everything that happened. I've read extensively on it, and you know it's proven, especially in things like American football.
Oh! I forgot about this.
What?
Kofi.
You forgot that Kofi came in?
No, I forgot. Kofi and Brock. Well, because obviously you remember how Brock won the title.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was Kofi. They just, oh god, that still pisses me off.
Kofi really deserved that title, and then with the whole Randy Orton versus Kofi thing.
That was an okay feud, but then it was literally...
It was until Randy Orton dragged Kofi's son in.
Oh, I hated that.
I understand it was a storyline, I really do, but it just was out of line. There are certain boundaries you don't overstep.
Literally.
But no different to when the Miz's family was targeted. Do you remember
that?
by
Wyatt,
yeah. No different to that.
Oh, no. It's one of those things all parties have to be okay with.
But then again, I've seen Randy Orton go up to Shane McMahon's son and say, "Dad's okay."
Oh yeah, that was a Survivor Series 2018 when Shane suffered.
He was bad.
I think it was the clothesline from Rome. It was either a clothesline or a super kick, if I recall.
Well, I can't remember what it was, but I
think it was one of them.
So I could, there's two sides to it, and there are certain lines you don't cross. I've seen him be nice to children, comfort them, and everything.
Oh yeah.
So,
and he also shits in people's bags.
Well, yeah, there is that.
There is that dick side of him, but yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, fucking Ray. How the hell does this motherfucker still wrestle?
I have no idea. But do you remember when he left because he didn't get banned, but he got suspended for like a year because of drugs or
no,
something.
it was... I think it was a violation. I think it was the violation. I think he just wanted to leave. I think.
No, he got suspended for a while because of. I think it was drugs. I'm quite certain it was drugs. And he came back and he had obviously his brand new tattoo and everything. And he was so much bigger.
Oh, that was 19. That was either 19 or 18.
I think it was 18. But like the transformation that he went through.
Oh God, yeah.
From tiny, skinny.
Oh yeah. Well, he was in Lucha Underground.
Well, yeah.
He was in third season of Lucha Underground.
But he was a flying wrestler. No different to say Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
Or
Lucha
House
Libre.
Party. Yeah. That's what is expected of him. But the fact that he's come back so much bigger and can still maintain that level of agility and speed is beyond impressive.
And it's numerous knee injuries. Jesus.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we, and discuss the.
Oh, hi Greg. How are you today, mate? You can't come on. You can't come in. I'm sorry.
He doesn't fit in this fucking room.
He hasn't paid rent in 6 months.
Well, elephants shouldn't live in such small spaces. Okay. Anyway,
I love it.
But the elephant in the room I want to discuss is the Monday Night Messiah versus Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
Come on, that was entertaining.
It was entertaining, but at the same time, they couldn't keep up that storyline because of Rey's eye.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. And then literally...
There was no way they could keep that up.
Yeah, but you don't like the way that Dominic was initiated into the WWE.
I don't. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, of all the people to pick on, he was not the right one. Seth
No.
Rollins was so big and popular. Well, not necessarily popular at the time, especially, you know.
But it does play into the rule with Bray Wyatt, because every person who's faced Bray Wyatt has turned heel to a degree. Who's next? I think it's...
That is true, except some people who were already heel faced him and didn't change at all.
Who did?
No, Randy Orton didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Randy Orton fucking burnt him alive!
Exactly, but he was all heel already.
He still burnt him
Yeah,
alive!
but what I mean is, he didn't change at all. You know,
Oh,
I
it's
expect
Big E.
the transformation from babyface to heel, but I expected to see the opposite transformation for a heel. Because that's what the storyline led us to believe.
Yeah, true,
You
I'll
see
give
what
you
I
that
mean?
one. It's like Braun versus Bray of Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, but the whole swamp battle.
That was entertaining to a degree.
It was, of course, it was entertaining.
And
But
it did
if we want
brings
to
in-
talk about
yeah.
external matches that were entertaining, AJ Styles versus
Oh, the
The
Boneyard.
Undertaker.
I actually prefer the Firefly Funhouse match with Cena. It's Cena.
get to it.
It's Cena's entire Jesus big ending. I forgot that happened as well. Oh, 619!
Go Ray!
Boom!
Except none of them get him out.
No, it's Drew. Oh,
I love the fact he's a stepping stone.
yeah. Oh shit!
Well,
Whoa! Goodbye! Fuck you, you midget.
It's a shame.
Oh,
That, it's a
man.
shame that happened because actually I feel like a Big E could have been a good contender against Brock.
Well, he did
Brock
face.
Lesnar.
He did face Sami Zayn for the IC title.
Yeah, I know
a
he
few
did, but at
months
the same
later.
time, it's like I feel like if
Yeah.
anyone could have got him out, Big E,
Yeah.
Keith Lee, or Drew McIntyre, it could have been any of those three. And obviously, we understand who it was.
Yeah, because of the
But
storyline.
Big E was a good contender.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, of course, because of the storyline. You know, they were setting him up for the WrestleMania title, which is fine. Oh, it's just, you know, I love when he saves himself.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
he steps
Kofi.
on pancakes or something.
Pancakes does not equal.
Yeah.
Pancakes does not equal floor.
No.
I love Botchamania.
Then again, Naomi did it in this Royal Rumble,
You know, the women's
where
one,
she
yeah.
jumped onto the actual barrier.
Oh!
And jumped back.
This man.
Cesaro. Is he
Such-
still dating Charlotte Flair?
Cesaro's never dated Charlotte Flair. She's engaged to Andrade.
Is she?
Yeah, she's engaged.
Oh, right.
Been
yeah.
engaged
I
for
knew
the
she
past.
was engaged to someone. I thought it was Cesaro for some reason.
Been engaged for the past year.
Let's also discuss Charlotte Flair for a second, shall we?
Oh, do we have to? Do we
Ric
fucking
Flair.
have?
Okay, fine. Let's go to Ric Flair directly. then.
how long do we fucking have?
I don't like it.
Oh!
The Swiss cyborg fell.
Fuck you, Lesnar.
How many is it now? 8? Is it
9.
9 with this one.
Yeah. 8. 8 with this one. Yeah. Because obviously
Because
Lesnar's 9.
he equalled the previous record by the end of. By the time he gets eliminated, he equals Braun Strowman's record.
Yeah, 13. Well, technically speaking, the greatest Royal Rumble does not count.
Except it does because they expected it.
It was in Saudi Arabia.
But it still counts.
It does not count. Does not count.
Well, Saudi Arabia wanted WrestleMania, didn't they? And then they couldn't have it, so they ended up with the Royal Rumble.
No, I think the wrestling fans would murder Vince
Yeah, but I
McMahon.
think that was the point.
Boom. Time to bask in the glory. Oh no, it's Shelton Benjamin.
I don't know much about this guy,
He's not bad actually.
but they know each other, don't they?
They were in the same. So him,
Football,
Shelton.
Team, wasn't it?
No, him, Brock, Shelton, Cena, Batista were in OVW together around the time. So they were all brought up together around the same time. But Shelton's actually Shelton and Brock know each other because they were friends back in the day. They've been friends for years. And then all of a sudden, ban! Was it 50?
Yeah, that's a hell of a like a backstab that he's about to do.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
appreciate this. You know, they could have made it to the end and then he could have backstabbed him.
Yeah,
you know
but then
what I mean?
but then you've got Edge and Orton. So
Yeah, but they don't know that yet.
we
don't
yes,
know
we
that
do
yet.
not
Do you
know.
know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, I understand why the backstab came now, but
Oh, yeah.
also had they been smart, they should have teamed up now
Oh yeah.
to get everyone else out, because they wouldn't have known. Of course they wouldn't have known.
True. But I have to admit, I prefer him with Charlie Haas as the world's greatest tag team. They were fucking good. Oh, flipping good. Don't turn your back on Brock Lesnar.
There's a lot of clotheslines he goes for.
Clotheslines, suplexes, F5s. His dick is boring now.
He's fit though.
Lesnar?
No,
Who?
not Lesnar. Him.
Oh, Shelton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lesnar's just... Do you know what he looks Polish.
He's from Minnesota.
I know, but
Yeah, I know what you
he's
mean.
got the physicality
Yes, he
of
does
a lot
actually.
of the Polish guys I know.
He does actually.
So big, bulky.
Shinsuke!
Oh, it's the lesbian.
How dare you! This is Shinsuke Nakamura!
Well,
How-
he looks like a badly cut lesbian. is what
He's
he
basically inspired by Michael Jackson.
looks. No, he isn't.
He is.
Well, that's stupid.
I do apologise for my friend's ignorance. She does not watch NJPW. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I know what that is.
In Japan, oh yeah, the forbidden door has not been opened yet. Oh, nice.
I admit he's a good wrestler, but at the same time, his persona's just so
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh no, I know what you mean. And straight up, and I'm starting to
And
remember why I
against the big
hated
ones.
this Rumble.
You hated this Rumble, why?
I just hated this bit. I was like, ban, 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 ban.
It's just no one seemed to be able to get rid of him, but obviously, you know,
Until
the bigger lads come in. That's the thing though, they seem to have sent in all the little ones, then a couple of big ones, then all the little ones again.
Because it's like, we need to do this. We need to give Bork Laser a lot of...
Well, the winner's pre-chosen, isn't it? So we already knew that. But
Everything's pre-chosen in
yeah,
wrestling.
but the thing about this the Royal Rumble is the winner's pre-chosen, but how they get to win is
Oh,
not.
yeah.
So
it's
he's
scripted.
just being a twat for the sake of being a twat.
I don't know who's upstairs. But yeah, I know what you mean. When does...
What do you mean you don't know who's upstairs?
Yeah. Oh, MVP.
What are you talking about? Ah. No, she was downstairs on her phone.
Yes, I know, but we can't mention that for obvious reasons.
Yes, of
Anyway.
course. We're talking about the cat.
Yes. Yes, the tiny
We
cat.
just don't mention the cat.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's a good movie.
It's an excellent movie, and Chadwick was a fantastic actor.
I feel sorry that he passed away though. Well, they're putting out... They're doing...
2020 took a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. They're doing Black Panther 2, aren't they?
I know they are,
But they're not
look at
mentioning...
him dancing along.
Oh, yeah! Just... Brock is a walking,
Has he
talking
got a
meme.
broken nose? Is that what it is? Or?
No, it's an airstrip.
What?
So it's...
So he can breathe?
Yeah, to bring more air into the lungs
Well, that's
when you're wrestling.
also done.
Not really. I mean, if you've got like a
You're
broken
going
nose...
for wrestling. The chances of your nose being spread across your face are quite high.
John Cena versus Seth Rollins for SummerSlam 2015 when John Cena had his nose literally moved.
Do you remember the match in Saudi Arabia, which was...
Oh God, which one?
Wait, hang on, let me get to it. It was Triple H and...
John Cena.
No. The
Randy-
recent one, there's oldies versus newbies. Oh, it was Undertaker and
Oh,
Kane versus
Taker and
Triple
Kane
H.
versus
Shawn
DX
Michaels.
versus Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah.
We do not speak of the Saudi Arabia shows.
That was such a badly thought through match.
Badly! It
They're
was
all-
awful.
They were all over 50, first of all.
Yeah, it was
you know.
it was the first time like 4 over 50 men near enough main event to the show. It was
You know, and
bad.
think about the injuries they came out with. I mean, Triple H had to have, what, 3 surgeries?
Yeah. Oh, here it is!
Here comes the big guy.
Beef.
I love the
Oh, it's-
reaction of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, it's just.
It's like you didn't
ooh.
expect Keith Lee to walk in.
Oh yeah, it's like, ooh, big boy, time for a fight.
Yeah, there it goes.
I will admit, this is where I picked up. It's like, Keith Lee, bask in his glory? Yes, please.
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't the fact it was Keith Lee. The whole point of this particular entrance. Firstly, obviously, Brock Lesnar didn't expect it.
I think it's clear, yeah.
And the whole reaction is real. Do you know what I mean? You know, that could have been scripted, absolutely, but his reaction just seemed so genuine.
Well, Keith Lee had had 2 chances before we actually got into the WWE. Oh my god, I really want to see a match between these two.
Is this motherfucker first?
Yeah, it's like, oh, big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's a good, oh.
And you know, he's standing as if he's like, I don't like his cockiness in this particular. He knows Brock Lesnar's. Yeah. I don't like his cocky. Look at him, he's like smirking, and it's like.
He's just like, I want to knock you the out, mate.
And the whole looking each other up and down, it's like.
Oh, but then all of a sudden.
Yeah, no.
Just wait for it. I will admit now, Keith Lee
is a big guy.
This motherfucker.
And that's what I mean, but he could have been the one. And I fully would have supported the exit of Brock Lesnar by Keith Lee.
Oh, this motherfucker can do moonsaults at his weight.
But not only that, he's very agile. I mean, I watch a lot of American football, so I see big guys who can shift. My dad, who's 6'6" and 30-something stone.
Yeah, he can move.
Well, it's not that. My dad used to play American football, obviously. He was the left wing, right? He was the person who protected the quarterback.
Yeah.
Much like Michael Orr.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock or something?
Yeah, I think I have.
He was the same position, and my dad protected him, the quarterback, you know. So he was a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
But you should see him shift. My dad could shift. He's the same weight now. Obviously, he's supposed to be fat, but it's not a lie. And he can't shift as much now because obviously he's a lot older. But I tell you, I've seen guys that were bigger than him shift faster. So, and you know, it's just to do with training.
I'm sorry. What is this? Do you see that guy in the leather jacket and the black hair?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what do you look like, mate?
Freight train!
Train! Choo-choo!
It's the freight train! I'm really surprised they didn't take out the referees. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should just play Thomas the Tank Engine's music when he does that.
Do you know, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
The thing is, right, I know the referees have to maintain the act. Even though they have to be respected. It was like when the referees tried to stand up to The Undertaker, they were all terrified.
Oh, God, yeah.
Quote, of course. But it's like...
Oh my, I remember when Braun stiffed Lesnar at the 2018 Rumble.
Well, Braun Strowman's been knocked out before.
Oh, yeah.
But so has Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
And
he nearly broke his neck at Mania 19.
Well, was that the one against...
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
WWE Championship.
Was that Kurt Angle? Yeah.
Mania 19.
I remember seeing a thing after it by Kurt Angle where it was like he was asking him, are you okay to continue? Do you think you can do this? Do you think you can do that?
And he's like, nope.
And
he nearly broke his neck.
Yeah.
Lesnar doing the F5. Shooting star press. Because he was able to do it.
But he hasn't done it since because of that particular instance.
Yeah.
You know,
it was the only time he missed.
We've seen people who've broken their necks. I mean, look at Steve Austin, look at Edge. You know, they've.
Well, Steve Austin was it was the pile driver from Owen at SummerSlam.
Which one was the one that broke his neck because of the incorrect tombstone?
Oh God, that's Austin. That's Austin. That was Owen at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I remember that. I also remember, obviously, you will never find this clip anywhere, where someone tried to fall into the ring, but he fell on the ropes. Hard. Wasn't that Bret Hart or someone?
Oh, yeah, that was Owen Hart at Over the Edge,
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah. So, there are limits to stunts, of course.
Oh, Ricochet!
Every time I hear Ricochet, I think of Mucha Lucha, the little cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Mucha Lucha. Oh, my God, Mucha Lucha.
Do you remember?
Oh, my God, he could be! Live action version of Mucha Lucha, he could be the main guy.
Yes! Ricochet! And the Flea. Who could be the Flea? Let me think. Kofi Kingston.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, Elias.
And then there was...
No, Elias just looks like he's that...
Yeah, but he just needs the dirty outfit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's got that already.
And I don't know who Buena Girl could be. Maybe Vega. Maybe.
No, she's out. She's gone.
I know, but I'm trying to, like, if there was a live action.
Off we go. 2
Hello?
minutes. Not
Just
yet.
1 second. Excuse me, my cat is calling.
Yes, follow. How can a cat knock?
I put it.
Sorry. So yeah, Selena Baker's out there. So yes, she's a friend of mine. We are watching the Rumble. We might not be able to upload this. If I do, we're gonna have to tone the Rumble down. Obviously, we're gonna have to watch it. No, it's not. It sucks. It absolutely blows. Ah, here he is, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. God, I need to start doing that voice.
The cat was hungry and it's spending time in its bedroom. Excuse me.
We're not going to be.
I shall return.
We are not going to be able to use any of this.
It's just a cat.
I know.
Could you hear it meowing?
No.
There we go then.
This is what I don't like this spot for one reason. Ricochet low blow. I hate it. If it didn't have the low blow, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, it just feels like. But someone had to take him out, and the only way to take him out was to distract him some other way.
True.
But I'm pretty sure that he actually did hit him, and he had a full-on meltdown afterwards, didn't he?
I don't know. Can't tell you.
Oh, the gloves are off.
Time for a pimp slap or two. Oh! Oh, we just kicked him in the bollock! Yes!
Bye-bye.
Fuck you, Lesnar!
Look at the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes
Not as wild as it will in a little bit, but... I don't know, I feel like this exit was... I would have preferred Keith Lee getting him out.
Yeah.
Because Keith Lee wouldn't have resorted to that.
But I do actually kind of like that Lesnar actually sold the Claymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely, but I don't think he had a choice in the matter, because he was
hell
worried
no.
about his own nuts.
Yeah. It's like, fuck you!
So, you know,
Yes, okay.
there's things and things.
Yeah. Let's do a what if. What if Lesnar actually won the Rumble? What
I
would
don't
have
even know
happened?
why he was allowed in the Rumble. He already held the title.
It's Brock Lesnar. Whatever he says goes. And
he
drop it.
already held the title, so if he won, what would he have done? Simply challenged for the other title? And then
Yeah, I think that was his original idea, actually.
Well, that's ridiculous. You can't hold both titles. Can you? I mean, I suppose you could. But
John
doesn't make
Cena,
sense.
Randy Orton did it when it was the WWE.
That was a beautiful
Yeah, that was
joke.
just a.
That was just a
Bye.
fuck off.
Yeah, that was pretty much a fuck you.
Do you remember when he first entered WWE? The very first time?
Drew or
when he
what?
had Drew, when he had the like blonde ponytail and he had
the
like,
chosen one.
and he was like this and it, oh,
And then 3MB
and he was so
happened.
bad.
And then 3MB happened.
Yeah, but he got sacked for like 2 or 3
Yeah.
years and then got called back in, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
because
just didn't-
he was the WCPW champion,
Yeah.
and at NXT Takeover, the Mania, that's when WCPW found out that he was going back to WWE. So they were like, we're gonna have to take the title off him now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Bollocks. That was said by Adam Blompier on Quizlemania.
Here comes the Miz.
Ah,
I don't like the Miz.
I do.
He's he's an excellently, expertly played character, right?
Mm.
And apparently, obviously I've never met him, but he's a wonderful person in real life.
Mm.
I just feel like he could have been a better... There were better storylines for him, and they just seem to pick all the shit ones.
Oh, Future Shock.
That was good, I like that.
Stop focusing
Why
on
is he
Drew.
still staring?
Stop focusing on Block, you idiot.
He's not in the ring. That's what I don't get. He's not in the ring. What the fuck are you doing?
Knock your teeth down your throat, mate.
Bye.
Fuck you, bye.
He really did get kicked.
He
There.
looks like Rocky. He looks like Rocky from the first Rocky movie. Oh, oh. I love WWE fans.
Listen to it's no different to when the fans turn on their own football team that
Oh,
we were watching
God.
earlier.
Hell
We're
no.
being mauled by the Tigers. He's got lovely blue eyes. That's the only thing I can focus on right now.
I love that. Just people are just like, let's get the fuck away from him. He's pissed.
Yeah, he's angry. But look at everyone waving at him.
Yeah, bye
Na,
bye.
na, 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 na,
I love the guy under there just being like, let's make sure the camera can get to this.
Stop with the chit chat.
AJ! Who cares?
A lot of people have had issues with Drew McIntyre.
How many people have had issues with Drew McIntyre? Let's see. How long's Peter String? God, I remember when he came in at number 3 at 2016 Rumble. Jesus. I love this feeling.
It's about getting that man on the top rope. It's about winning. And I think that's what McIntyre is thinking right now. AJ Styles.
I don't think Booker T is a good commentator.
Who's the commentator that got fired because of sexual harassment allegations?
Oh God.
Which one?
Jerry Lawler.
Was that him? Yeah, the most recent one.
Oh God. Oh, Velveteen Dream.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah. Yeah, Velveteen Dream managed to last, what, 6 months or something
Did he?
stupid like that?
Did he even last that long?
His last match in WWE was
Rude.
in December 2020.
That's a hell of a shoulder barge right there.
Yeah, lasted 5 months and then got fired a few days ago. So, yeah. He can fuck right off.
No, the one I'm thinking of got fired like a year ago.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
Oh, Albert.
No, it wasn't Alberto Del Rio. He got fired for other reasons.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a DUI with that him?
No, it was a.
But they had to have a bigger role.
Oh no, it was the issue with. I think it was the issue with Paige phone call. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, it was
Oh,
something to do with the racial slur, wasn't it? Someone used the
that was the
racial slur
that was the
against
first
him.
one,
Yeah.
and then he came
Oh, here he
back.
comes, Dolph Ziggler.
I like him. Ziggler.
I don't mind him. I don't like him purely for what he did to Otis. No, Otis.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised he
Mandy
got.
Rose?
Yeah, I like that storyline. Weirdly,
I
the
liked
Mandy
it.
Mandy Rose.
But I really
Otis
like
storyline.
Otis. He's my bae. I love him.
I love Otis. Didn't like Tucker.
He's just such an excellent character.
Oh yeah.
And he's such a lovely babyface as well. You could probably.
I think he's a heel now.
Yeah, he is.
Is
but
he?
you can.
I don't watch
Like, at the
SmackDown.
time, you could see him as such a beautiful babyface.
But when he won the Money in the Bank, it was like, what the fuck moment?
Yeah, but he deserved it.
He
He deserved to win the Money in the Bank. The match wasn't great.
over
but
Aleister
over
Black,
what he did
over
before.
Ray. But yeah, I see what you mean. After the very decent storyline with Mandy Rose, yeah, give him, but
It
then
wasn't even
Miz
that.
wins
It's
it.
the matches he'd had previous to that. Like,
Oh
leading
yeah,
up to it.
as
Like, whilst that match was not
Heavy Machinery.
his best performance,
No, I
you
can see
know,
what
and
you
yeah,
mean.
obviously he's involved with Heavy Machinery, him and
Tucker,
yeah,
which he's gone
I
now.
know, which is sad.
Yeah.
Because actually together as a tag team, they were really good. I
Oh
really
yeah, they
enjoyed
were.
them.
They didn't even win the tag titles, I don't think.
Yeah, but no different to say the New Day. I loved the New Day, and
Oh,
when
yeah.
they moved Kofi, not Kofi, they moved Big E.
Big E. No, they moved Kofi and Xavier to Raw, not
Oh,
Big
yeah.
E. Because that's why Big E's got
That was the
the
inside.
IC title.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Carl Anderson.
It's a shame they didn't have a celebrity one in this one. Do you know what I mean? Where they had there was one particular year where they had Chuck Norris at the side of the ring.
That was like
That was
that
years
wasn't
ago.
even a Rumble. That was
Was
a
it a
Survivor
Rumble?
Series.
Was it? I can't remember.
That was
But
a.
it's nice to have a celebrity in there occasionally.
That was for the
There was Snoop Dogg in one
Undertaker.
of them. Do you remember the one with Snoop Dogg in it?
That was
He
the.
kissed what's her face?
That was WrestleMania 24. That was Maria. Maria Kanellis. Mike Kanellis is.
Tell you
wife.
what I was excited to see. Tamina. I really enjoyed Tamina.
I do actually. I do as well. Well,
Isn't she like part of the Usos and
no,
thingy
not now.
family?
She's with Natalia.
She's Samoan.
Oh yeah, she is Samoan. Yes. My apologies. Yes, she is. No, she's
She's
Jimmy
Samoan.
Superfly's
Or is
niece.
she native?
Huh?
Or is she native? Which
She-
one am I thinking of?
I don't know because Tamina's related to murderer Jimmy Snooker.
Oh yeah.
That's why I like doing that.
I know what you're doing.
21. Is it 21 or is it 22? I can't remember. I think it's 21. Hearing that motherfucking music.
Look at the entrance though. The crowd went so ballistic over his entrance.
People, I had no idea this
People
was
have
happening.
been praying for this. When this happened, I cried.
I was like,
I watched this live and I cried.
I watched
It
yeah.
was. This was exactly.
That I was like that guy.
Look at how like.
He's
absolutely-
nearly tearing up.
Because I don't think he quite expected that reaction. Because obviously it's been 10 years at this point.
9 years.
What?
9 years.
It's been
I know, but
2011. Oh yeah, 2020. Yeah.
yeah, 9 years.
You know, it was sad when he left and the title got
but-
vacated. And the thing is, he left with the title.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
the
then
title
Christian
wasn't
won
even vacated. It was just.
Oh, and then WWE fucked this up royally. Yeah, 9 years. Well, 8 years and something. Just wait for this.
It was.
Oh, they don't! In the live version, they completely messed it up. They went to a shot to the crowd and missed the first spear to Dolph.
He does look great for 50 or he's 54.
I think so, yeah.
He's over 50 now.
He's fucking
But he
jacked.
yeah, but you know, he then talked after this match. Obviously, when we knew he was back, he discussed like what he did and how he prepared himself to come back, and the regime he held was. I couldn't do it.
There was a WWE Untold or a WWE story because originally it was supposed to be a retirement after the what happens after the win, but then he got told that there could be a chance, and it's like he didn't have any
Well,
problems
that's
with
what
his
he
neck.
wanted, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a chance to go back, and he had 3 neck surgeries
Yeah,
just to be able to,
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's when Angle could have been gone. That's why.
You need to stop smoking facts. You
I
had
know.
3,
I know.
4 when you got downstairs.
Yeah. When when Kurt Angle left after Mania 19.
Everyone shouting "Welcome back."
Yeah,
Like, oh,
he was supposed to have spinal surgery, but instead they just cleaned the discs in his neck, and he was able to wrestle a few more years.
King Corbin needs to die.
I like Corbin.
Right, he's an excellent wrestler. I just think he's overgrown this King persona.
Yeah, he needs to
King
change.
of the Ring.
Yeah,
But the
King.
King of the Ring match is coming up, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I thought it was coming up.
Maybe it might be. I don't know.
Because isn't it every like 4 years?
No,
Or every 5 years or something?
Oh god, the last one was like 2000. I think the last official pay-per-view was 2003, 2004.
Well, how did he become King of the Ring? Because he wasn't. in
There
2004.
was an on-screen tournament during Raw and SmackDown. On
I
Raw
feel like
and
that should be
SmackDown.
done again because it's just.
It's a good
been
idea.
so long.
But
you know,
the-
he's just.
yeah.
It's just over now.
But the problem is, there's the only profitable tournaments in WWE was Deadly Games for Survivor Series 1999,
Yeah.
and oh god, I think it was the original King of the Ring that happened. Tournaments are just not wrestling tournaments are just not profitable in
I
the
mean,
US.
it's no different to a gauntlet match, really. The tournament. It's no different to a gauntlet match. Okay, a gauntlet match is
One after the other.
yeah, directly. You know, there's no brief pause. There's no like tier system. It's these are the people you have to beat. You
Yeah.
beat one, you move on and move on and move on.
Mm.
Like when Big E and Xavier Woods took on a gauntlet match
Yeah.
to allow Kofi into
Mania.
whatever it was, Mania.
Mania
wasn't it?
36.
Yeah.
I think it was 36. Yeah,
I thought it
36.
was, yeah, well, I thought it was
36
Royal
and
Rumble.
35.
It was Royal Rumble that he was allowed into, wasn't it?
No, WWE Championship match with
Oh,
Daniel
right,
Bryan.
yeah, it was.
Hey, Matt Riddle! Oh.
Alright, no. Can we talk about Matt Riddle, right? Matt Riddle is shite.
What?
He's shit, okay?
Explain.
He looks like a surfer. He looks like a surfer that accidentally rolled into a ring.
What?
He's coming in flip-flops.
Whoa.
He looks stoned 80% of the time.
He is.
And
He's
the
probably
wrestling-
is stoned
and
80% of the
But
time.
no, you know that's not possible because they get tested for drugs. right?
RVD.
No.
Rob Van Dam was stoned half the time.
Yeah, but that was the thing.
Letters doesn't make you right.
Oh, sorry. Random appearance from the annoying one. What do you want?
That's just rude. The annoying one was already here.
I know, but still, what do you want?
This is my wife. Thank you.
My sister, who's been on the channel before, the Harlem Shake Easter egg.
And now she's slowly backing away.
She's now thinking, why am I even here?
I believe that is my cue to run away. Is it my cue to run away?
Well,
Oh, apparently not yet, so here we are.
Anyway, Riddle. He was originally in the UFC.
He
Oh.
was, and he was really good. He's small and nimble and fast, and that's good. But for wrestling, where you have to maintain a persona that's supposed to be intimidating, he isn't.
Rey Mysterio, Ricochet.
Rey Mysterio can be intimidating, and Ricochet,
I'm sorry, Rey Mysterio can be
Yes,
intimidating.
he can. Especially now that he's so much bigger than he used to be.
Okay, I'll give you
You
that
know.
one. Billy Kidman.
I don't remember him.
No.
I don't remember Billy Kidman.
Eddie.
But, I mean,
Okay,
even-
main one. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, well, Eddie Guerrero was intimidating. He was always the good boy and whatnot, but he backed the intimidating persona up with his matches and his ring persona, right?
True.
And Rey Mysterio was agile and fast and not deadly necessarily, but he could take people down. You know, he was an intimidating ring presence. Matt Riddle is not. He's a joker that accidentally steps into a ring.
Wait, he was banned from UFC. Apparently, he was banned from UFC. And then,
Was he? Why? I'm gonna Google it.
I believe it was weed. I could be wrong on that one. Or it was just let go. I'm not entirely sure.
UFC.
I think he had a record of 3-7 or something stupid like that.
830.
830.
Two-man contest.
Wait, 830?
Why was Matt Riddle kicked out? In case you didn't hear the news, Matt Riddle was fired from the UFC after failing his second consecutive drug test.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The reaction to the news was predictable.
John Jones. How many times has that motherfucker been done for?
Yeah, but there's a difference between WWE and UFC. Okay, UFC is full contact sport,
Yes, I know.
and
But
WWE is not.
how many times has John Jones been done by USADA? Twice, at least. UFC two.
More than that, definitely.
Yeah,
John
he was
Jones.
done. He was done for hitting a pregnant woman with a car.
Yeah, but that's not drug related. Okay.
No,
well,
it-
it might have been drug related,
yeah.
but it's not a UFC ban.
Randy Orton. He was done by USADA twice. He fucked up the UFC 200. main event.
John Jones,
He
drug record.
he fucked up the rematch for Daniel Cormier at UFC 200.
Tested positive for benzolecgonine, the primary metabolite for cocaine. So he was a cocaine addict. 3 times, including sex pills.
Yeah, that was his first one, I think. But yeah, he's
And that was
he's
UFC as well, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
9. No.
No, that was UFC. But he's messed up so many times and he stayed with the UFC. It's like, how?
He did have a hell of a record though. 26 wins, 6 by submission and 10 by knockout.
Yeah, but
You know.
still, how many times has he been done by USADA and how many times has he fucked up his career? And yet he stayed in the
4.
UFC. He can't even fight in, I think it's Vegas. I don't think he can fight in Vegas. I think they banned him from fighting in. They had to move an entire card because of John Jones's record in some city. Oh yay, the big dog. But to be fair, I do like Reigns. I have to admit. Yeah, the first match of the night. I remember when they were promoting John Cena for this, and then they had it was Lars Sullivan you're thinking of. Lars Sullivan was done for something, and then people found out he was in a gay porn. I think he was done for I think it was anti-sexism or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I tend to block stupid morons.
Some of their reactions to when they get hit are so dramatic. Like when he just got punched in the face and he went, "Ooh."
No, yeah.
It's like, okay, well
Yeah.
done, Dolph. That was not believable.
Yeah, that
in the
was
slightest. It's like, I mean, when Brock Lesnar sold the Claymore, that was believable.
Yeah, because you're getting a boot to the face.
Dolph Ziggler's reaction just then was not believable.
Yeah, I really don't think I can use
But it
this.
was very cartoonish. Some of it was so cartoonish, it's just so funny.
Oh, who's the best one? Orton's facial expressions can be funny. I will admit that one.
It's after match reactions usually.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well,
when
I
he got
remember.
caught on camera going, "Are we done? Is it over?" And he
Yeah.
just steps up and walks away.
Yeah, I remember one time as well. I can't remember who it was, but it was Christian.
Oh,
Kevin Owens. It was Christian Cage, Randy Orton, and Mark Henry.
27.
Around 2017.
So 3 left.
Yeah. And Orton literally just RKO's Mark Henry and then just literally jumps in the air and does a split. Another story. Big Show was
Big Show is my favourite wrestler.
WWE referees were trying to get him out the ring and they were like, well, what do we do? What do we do? I know, we're referees. You pin him. I'm not pinning him. You pin him. No, I'm not pinning him. You pin him. Fine, I'll pin him. 1, 2, and then literally kicks out and the refs are just like, yeah! Just dive.
Run away!
Yeah, literally.
Oh, but do you remember when the Big Show had to beg to be kept in WWE? And I was like, when he busted his knees, do you remember? Was it against Vicky Guerrero? No, it wasn't. Who
No,
was it?
I think it was Steph maybe.
No, it wasn't Stephanie. It was...
He did have to punch, who did he punch?
What, was it Corbin? I think it was Corbin, you know.
I'm not
He
telling
had to beg to stay in WWE.
Oh
and
my
they made
god,
him
that
get
was
on his knees.
suckage. I think that was Steph, I could be wrong.
I don't know, but if I got fired anyway, I was like...
That kick... Oh no, it was John Laurinaitis.
Was it John Laurinaitis?
It was John Laurinaitis
Yeah.
in 2012. So he came back and cost
No one
Cena the
likes
match.
John Laurinaitis.
No.
Then again, I don't think anyone likes Sean
Alistair
McMahon.
Black.
I really liked Alistair Black.
Oh, Tommy End. Tommy End is fucking good.
But can we also appreciate the fact that Big Show is now on AEW as a commentator?
He is actually quite good on commentary, I have to admit that one.
What's his name? Paul
White.
White, yeah. That's funny.
I love Tommy End. Alistair Black's independent name.
He's very not flimsy. He's very
Flippy.
yeah.
He is
For
good.
someone who's he's actually quite tall, you know.
Oh yeah, he's...
Alistair Black. He's over 6 foot.
Oh yeah.
So to be able to do like,
knee to the face.
but then again, think about the Big Show walking on the top rope. You know.
Undertaker, you mean?
Yeah. That's
Big
what I
Show's
meant,
never
sorry.
walked up the top rope.
No, but he's jumped off the top rope and collapsed the ring.
Oh,
more than
Black
once.
Mass. Mark Henry, Big Show, Brock Lesnar.
That's always the funniest part of any match.
Mm.
Especially when it's like the big guys that are in
Oh
the
yeah,
ring.
it's only
Like
happened
Mark
twice.
Henry versus Big Show is
Uh.
a very entertaining fight to watch.
And then Daniel Bryan comes in and cashes in.
Yeah,
that was like
shit.
that was funny.
That was shit. But then again, it was no different to Roman Reigns recently cashing in his title shot, or Money in the Bank was it that he had at the
No,
very
it
end
was,
of the match.
just a title shot against no, who was it?
Yeah, but he came in at the end and pinned.
Oh, Miz. You're thinking of Miz against
Was it
Drew.
Miz?
It was Miz against Drew.
No, it was the fight where Roman Reigns was supposed to be in, and then he didn't turn up until the very end.
Oh, that was Payback.
Payback, yeah.
Oh.
Samoa Joe.
He's gone now. WWE fucking wasted him.
He was such an excellent fighter.
Oh, TNA. He's brilliant in TNA.
But he has the stance of a proper fighter.
What
he
you do-
used to be in
TNA.
no, before that.
Ring of Honor?
What?
Ring of Honor. Oh, wait.
Yeah. And he was so good in that.
He is a good. He was just wasted. He should have won the WWE Championship.
Did he ever?
Nope, never did. Challenged, never won. Super Showdown.
Did he ever hold a title?
NXT title.
Yeah, but not NXT.
No, never held a title.
Yeah, well, I mean,
outside
until
of
recently, NXT was just the dumping ground, if you will, for new talent.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, up until recently, what, 2-3 years ago?
No, I would say more 5. Say
Well,
about
not that
4,
long is what I'm trying to say. I mean,
Yeah.
Raw and SmackDown have been going for many, many, many years. You know, compared to NXT
Raw
being
since...
one of the main roster channels. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Raw since 1993, SmackDown since 2000. For your history
You know.
buffs.
I mean, both of them over 20 years, nearly 30. So
Yeah,
Raw,
Raw,
but you know,
Raw 25 just happened a few years ago, yeah.
well, yeah, in 2 years it'll be 30 years.
The Messiah!
And his little minions.
AOP are not little. Buddy Murphy is. Buddy Murphy
Yeah, but
is
they're
such a wasted talent.
Yes, absolutely. But AOP were good on their own, and then when they joined up with Seth Rollins, it just
And then Meadow.
died. Yeah, I know, but they just died, you know. Look at Kevin Owens like, come on, get in, come on, I got you.
Come on, you Jesus, CrossFit Jesus wannabe, get in the ring.
I understand why his persona is the Monday Night Messiah. Of course, I understand it, but at the same time,
Well, it's now the Friday Night Messiah, get it right.
sorry. But even, like, do you understand what I mean? It's like, I mean, I don't know, ever since the Shield broke up, I've never liked Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Obviously it was his fault, because he backstabbed the Shield, but...
I mean, that's the thing. Who benefited the most after the Shield split up?
Dean Ambrose,
Oh,
100%.
John Moxley.
But his name was Dean Ambrose.
His name is John
I
Moxley
know
now.
it is now, but back then it was Dean Ambrose,
It's-
and he definitely benefited the most out of all of them.
Like, he's the best
You
talk.
know, he was.
No, not yet.
I like the fact he can now, as John Moxley, play out his psycho persona.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, and even when he was Dean Ambrose in WWE, he still had that psycho twist. But it's so much more evident now.
Do I need to bring up WrestleMania 32 against Brock Lesnar in that false count anyway? Do I have to bring
No,
that
but
up?
can I bring up the No Holds Barred in AEW where he could use barbed wire and pins?
Exploding
Do you
barbed wire
remember
death match.
Was that what it was called? I don't know. It was a no
Kenny
holds barred, as far
Omega
as I'm
and
concerned.
Revolution, because
Yeah.
literally it just went. The explosion was.
Yeah, they fucked up that explosion. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, but they did play it off against with Kingston and Moxley, which I have to admit was good.
Yeah, that is true, but at the same time, you know, it would have been so dramatic and so.
Yes,
Yeah.
murder.
It's
Murder
just-
on pay-per-view.
Yeah, but it obviously wasn't real. Though.
No.
But you know.
The show was good.
That's funny.
I know. The show was a good show until the finish.
I know.
It was a damn
It
good
was
show.
excellent. I don't really watch AEW.
I
I do
do.
occasionally, but I do mostly because of John Moxley.
Yeah.
And I watch it because I appreciate his persona
Oh,
and,
yeah.
his consistency.
Oh yeah,
you know.
he is a good pro. Out of all of them, Roman had the intimidating factor. Seth was
Well, he had it because he was fat and he had to wear a vest
true,
to hide the
but
fact he was
Dean
fat.
was the more the more well-rounded wrestler out of the three.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. And obviously, I mean, I understand that after everything that happened, Dean Ambrose left, became John Moxley, and joined AEW.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it's-
look at it. He power downshifted Jericho and then threw Kenny Omega off a stack of chips.
You know, it's a WWE loss because he was an excellent wrestler.
Oh, gotcha.
And obviously after that they pushed Seth Rollins and they pushed Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder if he had his contract renewed, if they would have pushed him as much as they pushed the other two.
He wanted out.
I know he wanted out, but had he renewed his contract, you know, would he have had the same push?
No.
Which I don't think he would have, and I think that would have been a waste of talent. So I'm
Oh,
actually
yeah.
quite glad he wanted out. You know, now he has actually a hell of a lot of potential.
He's got more date. You know, he can work less dates. He can actually work the style he wants to work. And
Exactly, you know.
that's what it was. I mean, yeah, do AEW have flaws? Of course they do. Every wrestling company
You know,
has
it's
flaws.
at the end of the day, it's pro wrestling. It's the way it is. It's never going to go perfect. Things are going to fuck up. Injuries are going to be had that can't be repaired. You know, we've seen that in every wrestling company.
Yeah.
Obviously, WWE is more prominent because it's more advertised.
True.
But you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's like,
I mean, it's no different to them not renewing CM Punk's contract.
that was a waste.
That was such a waste of talent. And I understand his little rant, you know.
Yeah, the pipe bomb.
Yeah, when he got on stage and he started breaking down all the things about WWE and everyone was up in Raw, and then his mic got cut.
It's like, wait a minute, you're actually spitting truth.
Yeah, but aside from that, they could have played it off as anything else. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
They could have just played it off as his character.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they didn't. They chose to prove him right and cut him off.
Yeah.
You know.
It's one of those things. It's
Which is
just,
stupid. It was stupid on WWE's part if they were going to try and prove a point.
it's always.
By doing what they did, they proved CM Punk's
Downstairs.
point.
It's one of those things. It's like, well, you don't know who's going to get over in the Rumble.
See, this is the Shield call again.
Yeah, and he's like, boom, Superman punch.
Yeah, no one in the ring likes you, dickhead.
Into, oh, I do like it when he does that.
I do enjoy it.
I love that.
Come on. They're all going for him. Man.
Yeah, it's like,
You're fucked.
yeah.
Sucks to be you.
It's literally like, fuck you, Rollins.
Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, you didn't deserve to be in the top 4.
Hell no. Did Edge? It's one of those things, when Edge came back, it's like, did he really deserve to be in the final 4? And then it's like,
He did though. You know, he worked fucking hard to be here.
oh yeah, it's like last year's when he did,
What do you mean this year's?
Uh,
2021.
no.
He won
Yes,
in 21.
he did.
You know.
You know, he came from number 1, and it's like, really? And then it's like, actually,
Not many have managed to go from only 3 people have managed it, haven't they? AJ Styles managed it.
no, AJ's never done it. AJ entered 3. I don't think he's
Oh,
ever
right.
entered. McMahon did from number 1.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I would argue that one.
Chris Benoit,
Chris Benoit did it, yeah.
we can't talk about that for obvious reasons.
We can, but you know,
Yeah, it's
it's
tainted.
dark. Well, we've discussed this already, you know.
Yeah, true.
It's a proven fact. There is also a film with Will Smith in it about concussions and the effects they have on American football players, which is why we got into American football.
Yeah, it is. God, who's the other one? Shawn Michaels.
Rumble
Shawn Michaels did.
number 1 winners.
Michaels did. He was the first one to do it.
Shawn Michaels in 95, Vince McMahon in 99, Chris Benoit in 04, Rey Mysterio in 06, and Edge in 21.
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah,
Oh,
06.
yeah.
That was the
because-
only one he's ever won.
Eddie's death. Double RKO. If they
This
did.
bit's so stupid.
Oh yeah, it's like.
This was so dead.
It's like, come on, really, Edge. I know you want to
No,
do
it
the
wasn't
Rumble.
it. It was Randy Orton's bit that I didn't like. It's like, well, you could have made it the last. You could have you two been the
No,
last.
it was
two.
Edge who throws. It's Edge who throws Orton out.
Yeah, but Orton deserved it because Orton tried to backstab Edge, and Edge turned around.
Yeah, but Edge, he's the Randy Orton is the Viper.
But that's not the point, you know. The OG's.
Oh yeah, now I
it's
see
this
what.
bit.
Yeah,
Do you
now I
know
see
what
what you mean. Yeah. God, I forget that Edge was in Vikings as well. He was so good in Vikings. Did you know he was also in Haven? Do you know how he got the job in Haven?
No, how'd you do it?
The Haven bosses watched the retirement speech by Orton.
Completely deserved that.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh no,
And
legit.
the thing is, he just tried to pass it off to Edge the same way, you know.
Yeah,
he just shrugged and went, "It's just the game." Yeah,
Yeah.
of course it's just the game. So you shouldn't take it personally now.
Yeah, and then
And yet he
WrestleMania.
does.
Yeah, so the Haven bosses were watching Edge's retirement speech, and that's how he got the job.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
yeah, fairs.
Because he was only supposed to be in for 1 episode, and he was in like 2 seasons, I think it was. He was in like he was in a long time.
He's cut his nose near his eye.
Roman.
Yeah. The thing is, they come out with such dreadful injuries. You start to question whether it's real or fake. You know.
Oh yeah, don't
Yeah,
you?
like you start to question it.
The
It
injuries
kind
are
of
real.
has to be real.
Well, the chops are real. Jesus Christ, the
Oh
chops
God,
are real.
they are.
It's like
Oh, when they get the thumbtacks out and they just get up and they're just stuck in. The thing is, right, landing on thumbtack on a pile of thumbtacks doesn't hurt as much as
No.
pulling them out one
yeah,
by
it's like
one.
it's like
when
barbed
you
wire.
get scratched by, like I got scratched by a cat today because it grabbed me, and putting
It was
the claws
very
in
heavy.
did not hurt as much as pulling those claws out.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
they stick. They stick.
and then Roman's like, I am the big dog, I will eat you. Nom 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 nom. He has a cross on his head.
He's gonna try and spear.
And oh,
Except
forgot-
Edge is the original
Wait.
spear, dickhead.
I do prefer an edge spear, but I have to admit Rhino's gore is
Oh, and he's still
brilliant.
in.
Keep the pressure on, Edge. Keep the pressure on.
Doesn't he go fucking double spears in?
Edge now.
No, boot.
Midsection.
No, 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 no!
Yeah, but he does. He gets eliminated.
I know he does, it sucks.
When they're on the apron and they have the little
It's
kicking
a
scuffle.
It's Drew phone call to eliminate him.
Do you know what would have been cool if
Drew just misses both of them and just goes out.
No. If Drew had ran feet first into both of them and knocked him off, that would have been a cool exit.
Yeah, and then no, fuck you, Reigns.
And Edge is out. But now, I mean, that's exactly what happens now, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So
His head, I can't get over his forehead. And Superman, no, screw you. We already know who wins, duh.
yeah, well, of course we know because he got his title. The thing is, I feel really sorry for him because he got his title shot as Corona happened.
Yeah,
so
that's
he didn't have a live audience for his big pirate ship.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Claymore. And fuck you, woman.
Well deserved. He worked very hard for that for years.
Oh
He
god,
deserved
yeah.
it. But no different to Bianca Belair winning it this year.
No,
Men's
hell
one.
no.
She worked hard, you know.
Oh yeah.
Everyone expected Daniel Bryan to win the men's one, but actually, I mean, the fact that Edge won it, I
That
think
was annoying.
a nice.
I think it was when Roman won in 2015. Everyone was like, let's have, Daniel Bryan came back, and it was like, no, this is not gonna work. And then he gets eliminated, and it's like, the fans are gonna turn on Roman, and they turn on Roman. Yay.
Yeah, but his heel turn, going back to his heel turn, forcing his family to recognise him as tribal chief, that's not something that would happen.
No, but it's gonna set up Roman versus Rock if we ever
Yeah,
get
of
that.
course, but I would watch that 100%. If
Oh,
anyone's
yeah.
going to take him down a peg on family side,
Oh,
it's either
yeah.
going to be Samoa Joe, which it won't be,
No.
or The Rock. And
Joe's
The Rock
not-
is the prime candidate.
I don't think
to do
Joe
it.
is Samoa. No, is
Yeah,
he Samoa? Yes, he
Samoa
is.
Joe.
I think he is Samoa, yeah.
He's called Samoa Joe.
Alright. Right, I have no idea if we're going to be able to
They're
use
all the
this.
same
So, well, they are the same wrestling heritage.
No, they're all part of the same family. They're literally all cousins.
Are they?
Yes, the Usos are cousins
I-
of.
They're brothers.
No, they're twins.
Twins, my
Right,
apologies.
but they're cousins of Roman. Samoa Joe is cousin or uncle to Roman, and therefore the Usos.
I have to double check that one.
And Uso just means brother.
Yeah, sure. Right, so we'll admit, guys, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to use this entire video. Just
Oh, we can split it up into little bits.
No, we'll upload it in full, but the problem is, I don't know if I'm going to have to double check and make sure that the audio's low enough on the video, to be fair. Because I could get copyright struck by WWE, and
Let's
I don't
not
want
do
that. So I'm going to have to double check this. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that all being said, that has been the Men's Royal Rumble Watch-Along. Jesus Christ, it's an hour and 7 minutes long. So
It was a long one.
It was. So this might be up next Friday because I am busy today. So the CWS will return next week. I do apologise about that, guys. But I will see you next week for the AEW Dynamite review. It's the week after Blood and Guts. Let's see the fallout of that, ladies and gentlemen. So I will see you next week. And with that, say bye-bye, Naomi.
Peace out.
And I will see you next week, guys. TTFN.